Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Lad Football Show. We have not been doing it that often because I think his dad's got his new job and he doesn't want to go on his new laptop and get everything deleted.
Well, no, I wouldn't use my work laptop for non-work purposes. How dare you, son? But seriously, it's been the international break and life has been really busy. In a good way, settling in. So let's do our predictions for the weekend and then we'll get back into it next week. So I think England missed Bamford and Phillips. Controversial opinion.
Well,
but
I think Phillips probably would have played, but he pulled his calf. So.
Yeah. Hopefully, we might see him at least in the bench against Southampton tomorrow.
This team played.
Yes, and they got a 1-1 draw against Hungary
and beat, who do you call it?
Andorra.
Andorra 4-0.
Yeah.
Was it 5?
So, Seb, what are your predictions for the weekend?
So with Watford v Liverpool, I've gone 2-0 to Liverpool, and you have gone.
I've gone 3-0 to Liverpool. So it'd be interesting to see how Liverpool come back after the international break. They were cooking on all cylinders. Is that right? Cooking on gas, firing on all cylinders. I mixed two really good anecdotes there to create a new one. Cooking on all cylinders. I think that sounds brilliant. So yeah, I think Salah was really in good stead. But I think Liverpool, after the break, they'll continue that good run of form. I think Watford could be in for a bit of a difficult time. Watford really looked vulnerable against Leeds, and you would really fancy Liverpool to do some harm, really, especially as they've got rid of the manager. So that's typical Watford. They're not sticking with a manager, and you need stability, really. Look at what Bielsa's done for Leeds.
Right. Norwich versus Brighton. You've gone I've gone 2-0 and you've gone 2-1. I think Norwich will go straight back down this year. I don't think they're good enough. I think they'll be one of those up and down teams. They're too good for the Championship. They're not good enough for the Premier League. So
they'll have to get a Saudi Arabian, Middle Eastern country to take them over and spend the mega bucks. But we'll get up to Newcastle shortly. Yeah, I think Norwich will probably play all right. I think they were trying a new system against Burnley and they got the first point. But I think Brighton, they've started really well. So I think they'll kick on. They're looking quite good. So I think Brighton will edge that one.
I don't know why you said they're going to score, but all right. Right, for Leeds Southampton, we've both gone 1-0 to Leeds. This one, I think, if we play like we did against Watford, we might edge it. But it become there's no James Ward-Prowse. He was sent off against Chelsea. It just depends which Southampton turns up. The good or the bad Southampton, really.
Yeah, good analysis there, Mr. Ladd. I think Leeds, they will miss Bamo, they will miss Phillips. He will be a massive loss because Koch isn't quite ready to come back. He's in America getting surgery, Eiling's surgery, so he's going to be out. So they're going to be not at full strength, but we'll certainly look at kicking on. And Rafinha, he scored an absolute belter. If you haven't seen social media, it's well worth having a look. Scored a good goal for Brazil.
Can you show me after this?
Yeah, it wasn't really a belt. It was just kind of like a bit of a tap-in type thing from an angle. But I think he is certainly one heck of a player.
I think if Leeds go down, I think.
Yeah. Hey, we're not talking about that. Leeds are certainly not going to go down. I certainly think Rodrigo, and Dallas and some of the others will start to kick on a bit, and that there's evidence in the performances. So and Dan James as well. So fingers crossed.
Right, let's move on because he's spent a bit of time on Leeds there. Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. I've gone 2-1. You've gone 2-0. I think with Adama and Raul Jimenez, I think they will at least score one goal, but I think Villa will be too good to defeat for Wolves. So.
Yeah, I fancy Watkins to be kicking off. His confidence will be sky high. So after coming on for England. So yeah, I think Wolves have been a bit hit and miss. They did get a win over Newcastle, but so I think Villa will be too strong for them. Burnley, Man City. I think Burnley's woes will continue.
You've
I
gone
can't
4-1.
see them getting anything out of that game. Um,
So I've gone for 3-0 and you've gone for 4-1.
yeah.
I think last season was it 5-0, but I think Burnley have improved. They've got a bit better at the back, but I still think it will be quite a battering. So yeah.
Next up is Leicester v Man United. Hats off to
Max is going to be a ball boy.
his cousin Max, who's in the Leicester Academy. He's going to be ball boy, so hopefully Max enjoys the day and maybe gets on camera. So Max will have to do something cheeky. Maybe Meg's Ronaldo. He's as big as Ronaldo, about 6'4" or whatever he is. So yeah.
6'2",
Unfortunately for Leicester, though, I can't see this anything else than a Man United win.
They haven't been doing that good recently.
No, well, neither of them have.
Neither.
So it could go either way, but I think Man United will certainly be too strong for them, unfortunately.
Well, Man U have been all right, but right for Brentford Chelsea, I've gone 2-1, you've gone 1-1. I think with Chelsea's attack, I don't think the Brentford defence will be able to hold them back with like Lukaku.
How dare you? With the Leeds one of Leeds' former old boys, Pontus Jansson. You've got the Ayer, who is what a guy he's been. Yeah. He's turned out to be really good.
The defence is all right.
Yeah.
With Ayer,
I think Brentford will do all right. I think they'll be like the Leeds of last season. I think
and then they'll go down next year, just like Leeds this season.
Who knows? Fingers crossed not. The other result, Everton v West Ham.
I've gone for 1-0, you've gone for 2-1. I think they will got Antonio Bowen, but yeah, I think they will just edge that one goal. But you've gone for
I've gone 2-1 Everton. I think Everton have looked good. They should have got more against Man United. How Davies didn't go for a shot instead of squaring it to Mina, I don't know. But yeah, I think Everton will kick on a bit there.
Now for Newcastle versus Spurs. So they've just had their Saudi Arabian takeover. I think yeah. So they've got a lot of money now. With the Saudi.
What's that? And how's that? Do you know that song about we beat Man City with a Dallas goal?
Yeah.
You what is it? If you think that you're loaded, you're rolling in the cash. Our team will run for days. You can keep the brass. So I think Newcastle will now be the most, the richest club in the league.
World,
so
and the world.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see who they buy in. Because I think if you've got that type of money,
5 years time, Erling Haaland.
Who's still going to be there, in a year? But I think if you look at how Man City built when their money came in, it's not a, we'll go and get Mbappe, Messi, and everyone else.
It's not like from buying Jamal Lewis to buying like Erling Haaland, Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe.
And also, how are we going to attract the players for next year?
Yeah, because
if you're in the Championship or if you're not playing Champions League football, so
the players will want to leave because Erling Haaland and Mbappe want to be competing for the Champions League title.
And I think certainly good news for Newcastle. Anyone to compete with Man City and the other money bags at the top, it's nice to get other teams on there. So
hopefully Leeds will be next.
Yeah, well, I think hopefully San Francisco 49ers, the money from there starts to kick in and some of the young players coming through, so who knows?
Yeah.
So Newcastle v Spurs, you've gone 2-1 to Spurs and I've gone 2-0 Spurs. Yeah, that money will be good in the longer term, but I can't see Spurs not turning them over really. Especially if players like Jamal Wilson, Callum Wilson aren't back and in the team. And then the final game.
Arsenal versus Palace. I've gone 2-0 to Arsenal. You've gone 1-1. I think Arsenal have really kicked on since the Spurs victory. And yes, they've been looking good since that game. And I think they'll keep that run going. But you think that'll come to an end, do you?
I think it'll be a draw. I think Palace have had some good results. They're up there, and I think it'll be 1-1. I think there's lots of played for that game, so I've gone for a 1-1 draw. So we will be a lot better next week.
Will there be
Thanks for
signs?
watching. We'll get the signs.
Yeah.
We'll do it upstairs. But it's been really busy. It's good to be back. That's it from
Lad.
And that's it from
Dad. And we are out. Bye.
See ya.